All right. It was the day.
No, it's true. Hi, everyone. I think we have a new group that just joined us, so we're going to introduce ourselves again. My name is Doug Varone, and this is Brenda Angiel, and we are the artists that are participating in DanceMotion USA, which is a project together with the State Department and Brooklyn Academy of Music, and it is meant to bring American contemporary dance all over the globe. And it began this spring. My company and I went down to South America and toured Argentina, Paraguay, and Peru. And I think there might be some of you watching. So, hola. And now Brenda's company is here in New York. We're collaborating on a new piece, and we're in the middle of rehearsal right now.
Hola, yo soy Brenda Angiel. Bueno, nosotros formamos parte de un programa que es de DanceMotion USA, que es en conjunto con la Brooklyn Academy of Music, y nos vamos a presentar en el Next Wave Festival. Doug Varone y su compañía hicieron una gira por Latinoamérica y vieron y se contactaron con varias compañías, pero nos eligieron a nosotros para trabajar en conjunto en esta nueva obra que vamos a presentar en el festival.
So we're going to resume our rehearsal right now. What we did for the last half hour was run a little bit of the material that we have built, and now we're going to move on creatively and take a look at some of the stuff that we want to change and shift around.
Bueno, vamos a trabajar en una parte específica con algunos de los materiales que estuvimos trabajando, pero que, bueno, que necesitan un poco de ajuste, así que vamos a hacer el ensayo del trabajo específico, digamos.
Great. So I think we want to take a look at the section from Julia Push.
Sí, vamos a empezar de Julia Push, o sea, necesitamos a Vivi en el arnés al revés, a Juan y Lucas en el arnés común.
Great.
Y al resto de los bailarines de Doug en sus lugares.
Great. So
Spanish is longer.
Spanish is longer. Yeah. When we're making dances, we always title every section kind of funny ways, and this is called Julia Push because it begins with Julia, who's all the way downstage, and she pushes dancers into the space.
Sí, que le ponemos nombres para reconocer los lugares. Esta la llamamos Julia Push, no Julia Push, Julia Push, which is pushing Julia, o sea, la empujamos a Julia.
So, do we want to do this? We want to take a look at it, right? Or do you want to take a look at it with music? Con música?
Con música, ¿no?
Con
Maybe?
música? Sí, sí,
yeah.
sí. So, before we do that, Alex, you've got a dead moment over here. So, can I just take a look at this? It's before the hookup with Juan, and it's after you take the chassé through. Great. And then you've got how much time?
Maybe like 2 moves.
Maybe 2 moves worth? All right, so from here, is it possible, you're just swiping with this leg here? Yeah? Can you just send this leg back, send this leg back? Great, okay. And maybe take the suspension and see if that works, all right? Let's see in terms of time what you have. Okay?
Desde Julia Push.
Yeah.
Vas a hacer
and if you set,
una con
if you
música,
set up the turn from
esa
here,
parte.
if you set up the turn this way, your leg's going to access
no
the
sé, él
space
quiere
out here.
cambiar algo
rather
de
than out.
Alex.
Great. Yeah?
Okay.
Is there anything that you need to, anything back here for you?
No.
Great. Shall we give it a shot and see what happens? I know that there's a place in the sextet where I think I might want to add a jump, that I think a jump might be needed. So once we get there, we'll take a look at it and see if we want to add that.
No. Desde que la empujan a Viviana, ellos hacen el salto para afuera, se juntan. No llegamos ahí. Vamos a parar antes de la entrada de las chicas. Vamos a hacer hasta el mismo lugar que hicimos recién. ¿Ok?
Yeah, we just need to find the music now. I think this is it.
think we have lost a little bit of the thing of Viviana and the group.
Do you want to take a look at it?
Yeah. And then I have one thing for Lucas also.
Great.
Lucas.
I've got a few things
Lucas,
as well.
cuando Lucas,
Sextet, while she's working
cuando
with
te agarran
Lucas,
acá,
can I
viste,
have you,
estás haciendo
I'm
un
wondering,
paseo.
you know that place, Mauro? You know
Las
that
patas
place
acá.
where you
Sí.
all like line up on that battement?
Sí.
I'm wondering if there can
No,
be,
por ahí déjalos ahí.
if there can be
Sí.
some kind of unified jump that
Se
takes
está
you into the
perdiendo,
head roll.
viste,
Right?
cuando
Whatever that
hacen
means. So let me just
esto,
make
Alex,
a choice and
que
let's see
tiene
what
que
happens.
entrar.
So, would you mean to translate?
Sí, hay algo que está raro.
Claudia, can we have you for a second, please? Could you translate to Mauro that after he does the arabesque, that there's going to be some kind of jump? Great, and then the head roll. Sí, 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 sí. Yeah? Can we take a look at that, guys? Ready? So, ready, and
que
go.
esta-
Out, land,
por ahí
bump,
está
and
levantada,
head,
como que-
and go. Yeah, that's great. It feels like it keeps the energy building. We're good?
Ah, sí, fue un poco tarde. Un poquito
So, Alex,
tarde.
does that work, or are you okay on time? Is that
Para mí
good
lo que
time, or is
tienes
that
que
too much
pensar
time?
es,
It's okay, I feel like I could. Lo que pasa no lo vi claro.
un poquito
Yeah.
antes, ¿no?
I'd rather have you
No, no, pues,
suspended,
Ah, esa con Mauro.
or maybe do something
Sí,
to him.
apenas
It feels
nos
like
deja
there's just too
Mauro.
much rotation. Yeah?
Sí, cuando ella se impulsa.
I'm
Ahora
wondering,
justo la
Charo,
música hace ting.
Alex, can I have you for a sec? You know when you get pulled into
No
the
sé, pero eso
center and
con
it's
los
when all the
bailarines
bodies
de
start to
DAC,
come on you?
porque,
When you get pulled into the center,
sí, porque había una cosa que él
I
hacía
think it
como
might be
más
when the guys come
afuera
to you.
y
I'm
se
wondering if there can
metía
just be
y
something,
Alex, y
something
eso
that,
se perdió.
that
Y
has
después
movement
cuando
to
te
it, so
levantan
that you're
acá
not
quedas
there
como
just
más de
still.
costado.
All right, and it
y
can be
después
as
para
simple
allá.
as maybe just dropping
Se
your weight
pierde un
and pulling
poquito.
up. Something that just has a little
raro.
bit of movement value. All right.
Es un quilombo, parece como que no importa qué haces. ¿No? Sí, es difícil. No, se puede, pero por ahí se va perdiendo las pasadas.
So we want to take a look at, yeah, we
she
can,
was,
from
Andres
Vivi.
was a
Sí,
little
sí.
bit late, and he knows now to put it. For me, it was late.
for which one when she goes up.
Yeah.
Did we get that far?
No.
Oh, yeah. When Aaron goes under.
Under.
See. I'm wondering if you would be interested in looking at a moment when people are coordinating and they're all in the back there. I'm wondering if there's anything that we can get out, like Lucas and Juan, if they release out and get pulled back in again, just to like a little breath back
While
there
she's doing
when
this.
she's doing this, just to give a little bit of, I don't know.
Maybe I have the people here.
Yeah.
And
Guys, can we have you in the back? It's after
Esta cosa se me cae.
Aaron and company have rolled.
Voy a probar algo cuando están todos
So
acá
everyone's in the back
y
here?
ustedes están así. ¿Sí? A ver, están acá. They are there. Okay. The only maybe situation if si empujas de la pelvis y quedas como afuera y después volvés.
Sí.
And then he can either, a ver, vos vení, pasá para acá, and then go this. Este brazo soltarlo. Too much, maybe.
I think too much.
Maybe just
Yeah.
that,
Maybe just like a little out and in, like a little breath, maybe?
but not together with Juan. Maybe he goes and then
And
Juan
then the other
goes.
side? Sí. Yeah.
¿Sí?
Yeah.
So, acá, a ver, probamos. Vos vas, cuando él vuelve, algo así, y vos haces por ahí algo, pero que te salga una pierna para afuera. Sí, ahí. Sí, y ahí esta metela y entra y vuelve. Yes, so it's different. Yeah? Yeah. Cuando él vuelve, vos vas.
Es bueno.
A ver, ¿lo veo? ¿Vas, volvés? Sí. ¿Listo? Va. Y... Yes. I don't know how long.
I don't know that. I think
It's so long.
I think it can be like
Maybe
really-
together.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah. And Zan, I feel like you could probably lean out also, so it feels like the edges go out and then come in, and then she pulls down. So it feels like it kind of feels like it's got a little bit of it morphs.
Entonces vamos juntos para hacer esto porque hay poquito tiempo acá. A ver. Hagamos los medios juntos, a la vez. Sí, lo hacemos juntos. ¿Ok? Ready? Go.
And
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. We'll have to try with the music, but I think it's good. Yeah.
And what did we wanted to take a look at? We have a few more minutes before we have to take questions and answers. Maybe about 2 or 3 more minutes. Do we want to take a look at the Viviana section?
Yeah, I sort of lose this stuff of getting in under and pull and get that, and then she gets in and this pull of the side of her.
kind of
Maybe
lost
it's
its
also
tactileness.
connected with Andres pulling, but if we can just clean it up a little bit, maybe.
I would say from the inside it feels like she's a lot more momentum than when we first did it.
So she's higher.
Just like she's coming around the corner and then I don't know.
That's from the very beginning when Brandon starts.
Yeah,
Maybe.
then when I grab her hand. I can slow it down. I have her.
Yeah, so why don't we take from Brandon? From your... Vamos desde que Vivi vos le haces la cosa. ¿Listo? Ready? Ah, nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
beautiful. That's great.
And then, and then Brandon. Ahí, venga. Bueno, si la levantas un poco menos a Vivi y vos, Vivi, te pones un poco, vos ponete más de costado o te están tironeando. Cuando él te agarra la espalda, porque la idea por ahí era que sea más así. Sí, y baja, no la levantes tanto. Un poquito menos en la última. O sea, vos tenés alta, alta y mediana. I think it's also a matter of the first one was very good, the second one was very good, and I think the third one, if I put him a little bit lower, I think it would work.
And is the third one where she reaches up for Zan's arm?
No, after that Brandon
Where she lands on Brandon's back?
On Brandon's hands.
Sí, sí, sí.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know which hand I think.
Do you want to try it once again?
Yeah.
And I think that we'll probably have time for questions and answers.
Why you can have this and mine is moving a bit.
Mine is also. I just pulled it.
Okay.
Slow it down. And
That's better.
great.
Ahí soltate.
Yeah.
Soltar la
And
pierna
now-
de atrás.
And now we're at picnic.
Yes. Yeah. Now there's the
Oh,
picnic
we can
part.
pick up here. So there's just that moment of Zan, the reach from
Cuando
Viviana
estás
to
bajando ya
Zan.
está que se te doble.
Be on your tippy toes.
Well, she actually, I do this and then I grab it here.
Uh-huh.
Or that time, that's what.
Meaning that she's lower when she... Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I just go for her hand and maybe I can.
Let's give that a shot next time. So the look will be a little different, but it'll feel organic, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Great. So I think we're going to do some questions and answers, guys.
Vamos a hacer preguntas y respuestas. Así que creo que todos vamos a estar por acá, no sé.
So our first question is actually coming from Rachel Evans, and she wanted to know that the integration seems seamless. She wanted to know what you did to ensure meaningful collaboration.
What did we do to ensure
Meaningful collaboration.
meaningful collaboration? Do you understand? You understand the question?
Yeah.
They'll just need to be quiet a bit.
La pregunta es cómo lograron una integración tan significativa.
Well, I think that there was a great deal of respect in the room for the artistry that we both brought to the project. And as I had said when we were talking before, it feels as if the vocabularies that we work in viscerally are connected. The movement that we do on the floor and the activity that's in the sky and on the wall feel very, very connected to begin with. So that was a starting point. And then I think that there was a natural give and take back and forth. Our eyes are very similar in terms of the way that we see material and the way that we see space. So that, I think, has been really a wonderful gift and kind of a very gracious way of working.
Sí, bueno, Doug estaba explicando cómo era que nosotros podíamos tener una integración significativa y él cree que, bueno, que nuestros trabajos, si bien son diferentes, tenemos un punto en común, que es que tenemos como un ojo parecido, entonces podemos como entendernos para dónde tiene que ir lo que queremos que pase. Yo le agrego que también creo que hay algo de la intuición de por dónde tiene que ir, que también coincidimos y eso hace que el camino sea bastante fluido y que podamos como poder integrar estos dos caminos que de por sí tienen algo en común y que por eso se pueden integrar.
Do you want to add anything to that?
I added already.
Okay, great.
Always Spanish is like
Second question comes from Fernando Castro. He wanted to know, was the decision to keep Brenda's dancers in the air and Doug's dancers on the ground a function of the amount of time you had to work?
Si la
Yes.
decisión,
You want to go?
Ah, nice. Si la decisión
de dejar los bailarines de Brenda en el aire y a los bailarines de Doug en el piso es algo que se dio a lo largo del proceso.
Sí, en realidad la pregunta me pareció que quería también preguntar si nosotros lo elegimos por una cuestión de tiempo, de armado, o por una cuestión de que fue una decisión. Y en realidad fue una decisión, de verdad, un bailarín mío, por ejemplo, que intente poder moverse dentro del lenguaje de Doug llevaría mucho tiempo y viceversa, llevaría muchísimo tiempo que un bailarín de Doug pudiese bailar como nosotros nos movemos. Entonces fue una decisión de mantenernos nuestras identidades y a trabajar a partir de esa identidad. Es una decisión que me parece que también nos resultaba interesante ver qué iba a pasar de todo esto.
The decision of leaving the dancers, Doug dancers being on the ground and Brenda dancers fly on the air is basically because there was not time for the dancers to learn the other steps.
No, it wasn't exactly that. What I said is that the time to get the language, each of us will take a lot, but also because we want to keep our identity as a dance language and see what happens maintaining our own language and put it together. If we would have made other decision, that would have taken probably more time. But it was a decision to keep the identity of each of us.
Yes, that's absolutely right. And I think my dancers are still mad at me for not allowing them to be in the harnesses.
There's a group of students watching from Brooklyn International High School, 9th and 10th graders, and Dolly asks, how do you remember the dance? It's so long and amazing.
We should maybe bring one of the dancers up to talk. Does anyone want to come up and chat?
¿Cómo se recuerdan de toda la coreografía que es tan larga y tan increíble?
Hi. Can they hear me?
Can you hear Aaron? We're going to get a mic for you.
You're just talking to the side of your face.
You can talk into the side of my face.
Sorry. I'll just talk into it like this. Is that okay?
This is Aaron Owen.
Hi, Mom and Dad. So I think everybody's mind works differently, but I do know that when you practice a lot, and we do, it starts to go to a magical place that we call muscle memory, so that it almost bypasses your thinking brain and lives in your body brain. So practice, practice.
Cada mente funciona diferente, pero hay una cosa maravillosa que se llama memoria muscular, que hace que te recuerdes y que practicando y practicando y practicando es como te logras memorizar toda la coreografía.
Another question from the Brooklyn High School. They would like to know how you make the ropes invisible.
We actually,
¿Cómo hacen que las sogas sean transparentes, invisibles?
en realidad no hacemos que las sogas sean transparentes, las sogas están visibles. Me encantaría, pero están visibles.
They really don't make them invisible. Brenda wishes that she could make it invisible, but they are there. They are real.
And I also think that one of the things that's great about this process right now that you're seeing is that it feels very informal and very stripped. So you're seeing all the entrances and all the exits from the wings, and you're seeing the dancers on the side. And I think our idea as we're building the work in the theater is to have our lighting designer really locate certain areas. So you might not be seeing one of Brenda's dancers walk in and attach himself to the harness because there's activity somewhere else that's going on that takes your eye, and then all of a sudden you're engulfed back into the work.
Así que por momentos, básicamente cuando algún bailarín se tiene que colgar, llevamos la atención a otro punto del espacio para que eso no sea visible. En este lugar que estamos ensayando, obviamente todas las entradas, las salidas y todo se va a ver, y en el teatro algunas las vamos a hacer visibles y otras vamos a tratar de que la atención vaya a otras partes de la coreografía.
Con la iluminación.
So I believe this is another rope question. They say, I want to know how you make the person slide.
¿Cómo hacen que la persona se deslice?
I will not tell that.
No les diré.
Not that secret.
Secret.
Es el
Okay.
recipe. Es una receta. ¿Cómo hago para que alguien se deslice? Bueno, depende del péndulo, de la soga, de cómo pone el cuerpo. Bueno,
It really
parte
depends.
de las posibilidades que me brinda esto. Y bueno, también depende cómo lo usemos.
It really depends on the possibilities that the space and the weight, it depends of many possibilities, and it works each time in a different way.
So two related questions for both of you. Why did you become a dancer and what inspires you to dance?
¿Cómo se convirtieron en bailarines y qué los inspiró? Y coreógrafos.
Me?
You're first.
What inspires me to dance? Why did I become a dancer? I don't ever remember not dancing. It's just as clear as that. For me, dance is every single movement that we do in life. It's every gesture that we make. It's every walking step that we do. And for all my life, I can remember doing that. And I can remember doing it with rhythms in my head, and it feels as if it's something that's been with me from the beginning of my life. What inspires me is everything in life. I make dances about who we are as people and how we relate and interrelate with each other, and that is around me every day.
Bailo desde que recuerdo, he bailado siempre. Lo llevo conmigo desde siempre y uso básicamente la danza es para descifrar quiénes somos y cómo somos. Es básicamente el lenguaje coreográfico que utilizo.
Bueno, yo descubrí que tenía la vocación de bailar por ahí un poco más grande. Por ahí tuve una resistencia al principio familiar de seguir una carrera más convencional, pero yo estaba convencida que quería dedicarme a la danza. No sé muy bien por qué, en realidad porque sí, porque siempre lo quise. Y en cuanto a coreografiar, siempre me imagino las coreografías, me imagino qué va a pasar. Creo que es mucho de conocimiento de la coreografía, pero mucho de la intuición y de imaginación, de imaginarme. Y dentro de este lenguaje que es la danza aérea, que lo vengo trabajando hace mucho tiempo, encontré como la naturaleza del movimiento que me hace descubrir posibilidades, coreografías, esencias de movimiento cada vez que voy a crear algo, y eso es lo que más me apasiona, es encontrar, descubrir nuevos movimientos, nuevas expresiones, nuevas formas de bailar.
I started dancing. I always wanted to dance, but they were trying in my family to look for a conventional career, but I decided to dance. And I get inspired to choreograph by using the intuition and imagination. And basically, the aerial dance is giving her like finding the nature of movement, and she's always searching for the new and discover new movements and new dimensions that she can keep going and keep creating in aerial dance.
Again, two related questions. What happens when you two disagree? And how do you develop trust between the two companies?
¿Qué sucede cuando no están de acuerdo y cómo lograron que se estableciera una confianza entre las dos compañías?
I don't think that we disagree very rarely. I mean, we disagree very rarely, how's that? And when we do, I think we keep our options open and we constantly try ideas of each other. So one will step away, another one will step in, and we constantly are looking at all of the different options and then finalizing which one we both feel is the right way to go.
Cuando estamos en desacuerdo, básicamente buscamos opciones, hacemos un diálogo hasta encontrar la solución para ese momento, para la coreografía.
Y él también dijo que no estamos tanto tiempo en desacuerdo, como que estamos coincidiendo bastante en lo que queremos. Y después la pregunta de la integración, creo yo que el propio trabajo y el vernos todos los días y estar acá compartiendo este espacio hace que mutuamente en el trabajo mismo nos podamos relacionar y estar.
The integration of the two companies is due to we see each other every day, we rehearse long hours, and so you get to know each other and integrate into one big group.
And both groups are very wacky.
Y
So they get along quite well.
los dos grupos son un poco locos, pero se llevan muy bien, se cayeron muy bien.
Last two questions. They would like to know how old are the dancers? And then they'd like to know about the safety measures for the rigging.
¿Cuál es la edad de los bailarines y cuáles son las medidas de seguridad de la danza aérea?
Okay.
Well, I think the dancers in both companies range in age from maybe 23 years to 54 years.
La edad de los bailarines va desde los 23 a los 54 años.
So it's a very wide range of ages and experiences.
Es una diversidad en las edades y en las experiencias de cada uno de los bailarines.
Y en relación a la seguridad, el equipo que usamos viene de la escalada y cada uno de los aparatos están aprobados por las compañías que hacen estos materiales, y trabajamos con 3 técnicos de seguridad que son los que encargados de la revisión, el chequeo, del armado, de ponerlos a los bailarines en las posiciones, de revisarlos. Y bueno, desde mi punto de vista una cosa es muy importante, casi viene antes que cualquier otra cosa que hagamos, es primero que esté todo seguro. Y bueno, estoy trabajando con gente que trabaja conmigo, que son los técnicos, que no sé dónde están, que son de mucha confianza y que eso hace que podamos trabajar bien.
Yeah, so basically all the equipment is approved by the companies, the professional companies that build everything for climbing. And the 3 technicians that they work on Brenda's company basically make sure before everything else happens on stage to make sure that everything is secure and is on place. So basically, safety is the number one step on all the process of Brenda Angiel's company.
Okay, one last question. They're asking to see the dancers, and they'd like to meet them. And if they can also, there's a question from Danny Orleg saying, how are the dancers living this experience?
How are they
Living this experience.
Que si pueden todos los bailarines pasar al escenario y cómo es que están viviendo los bailarines esta experiencia.
Should we just pass the mic around?
Yeah.
This one, no?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
They can pass.
Oh, no.
Vamos, Luján. No te escondas, vení. No se esconda detrás mío.
Aaron has the mic. So, oh, and here's a, oh, that, I'm going to walk over and take that.
Yo subo esto.
I can. Is that good? Is there enough?
How are you living this experience?
And yet, hey, it's like a game show.
That's a good ending.
Yeah, why don't you guys come in? So do you want to, why don't you introduce yourselves, each of you? And then maybe you can, the question again was, Tanya? How are they living the experience?
How are they living this experience?
Great. So if you can introduce yourself, if you have anything to say about how this has been, like all the good things, then please share it. That would be great.
Bueno, dice que cada uno se presente y que diga cómo vivió esta experiencia hasta ahora. La parte buena, obviamente.
Bueno, mi nombre es Juan Manuel Iglesias y creo que hasta ahora ha sido una muy grata experiencia trabajar en colaboración con tan hermosos artistas que nos han invitado a este lugar.
Yo soy Cristina Ciouras y es un honor trabajar con Doug y con toda su compañía. La verdad que son muy amorosos todos. Los quiero mucho.
Everybody's like super lovely. I love you all.
My name is Erin, and I have had a blast working with these amazing artists and people. It's been so much fun.
Es increíble estar trabajando y me estoy divirtiendo muchísimo.
I'm Hollis Bartlett. Quick hi to my family at home.
Hola,
Had
mi
to.
familia en casa.
And this has been a great experience. A lot of fun to hang out with these people. And it's been great. We kind of bring ourselves, and they've brought themselves up here, and it's been a lot of fun.
Es interesante que estamos entregándolo todo y ellos también a nosotros.
Soy Luján Mínguez y la verdad que estoy muy contenta con esta experiencia. Es la verdad algo muy diferente a lo que veníamos trabajando, pero muy lindo haber conocido bailarines tan lindos y tan buenos. Estoy muy feliz.
Hola, mi nombre es Viviana Finkelstein. También saludos a mis amigos de Argentina. No, es un placer conocerlos a los chicos, a Doug, trabajar con ellos. Nos recibieron muy bien, parecíamos como que nos conocíamos de toda la vida y los admiro como bailarines a todos. Y contenta de estar acá.
Hola, mi nombre es Lucas. Coria. Y la experiencia es muy buena para todos, así que no vamos a decir otra cosa. Y desde la parte humana, los chicos son muy buenos todos, la pasamos muy bien. Verlos bailar es un placer, así que disfrutamos mucho de eso, aprendemos. Y bueno, la estamos pasando muy bien. Y desde DanceMotion USA, también la organización es muy buena, nos atendieron muy bien. Estamos disfrutando. Saludos a todos.
Amazing organization. Thank you for everything. One second. Un segundo.
I'm Zan Burley, and just really enjoyed the commonalities that we all share as dancers, and just getting to know everybody at an individual level.
Wait.
I think it's out again.
Hi, I'm Alex Springer.
Hola, soy Alex.
I think one of the most incredible parts of this process
Una
has
de las
been the
partes
fact
más
that we're
increíbles de este
all from
proceso
different backgrounds, different places,
que
but we all
todos
share the
venimos
same
de
studio.
diferentes lugares,
And so all of that falls
con
away as we
diferentes
focus on
experiencias.
creating a piece of art together.
Y es increíble reunirnos para hacer esta pieza de arte todos juntos.
Buenas, mi nombre es Mauro Dan. Solo queda decir gracias por el día a día compartido en una experiencia personal y artística, y solo eso.
So I'm Mauro, and I just want to thank everyone. It's been an amazing experience working with all of you, and I hope we can keep working longer together.
Hi, I'm Cheryl. Yeah, it's just been amazing that two completely different companies working together and get to see how they work. And
Ha sido increíble juntar a dos compañías y ver cómo trabajan y trabajar con ellos.
Hi, my name's Julia Burr, and this has been a great experience because we've gotten to share the same space, we've gotten to share our art and what we do and our thoughts, and we have lunch together, and I feel like it's been a process of sharing what we do, but also of becoming friends, which has been a really lovely experience.
Compartir el trabajo, el espacio, pero también convertirnos en nuevos amigos. Ha sido muy, muy bonito.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and I just love watching them fly, and I love learning how to like we're used to being aware of what's going on around us, but now we also have to be aware of what's going on above us, and it adds another element of excitement. And the three riggers are wonderful to watch as well. They do a lot of hard work.
Muchas gracias.
Soy Alejo y estaba muy grato trabajar en una nueva experiencia y el desafío que trae esto.
So I'm Alejo, and it's great to be working in such a challenging and great new experience.
Soy Laura y la verdad que estoy muy contenta también de trabajar con el grupo. Me parece como la experiencia muy divertida y la gente es muy linda.
So I'm Laura, and this is a great experience working with the company, and the dancers are like really fun and amazing.
Mi nombre es Andrés, me dicen Renga. Nada, muy contento de laburar, muy divertido este señor que está acá al lado mío. Y muchas gracias a la gente del band, a Miguel y a Dylan y toda la gente técnica que nos ayudan un montón en que sea fácil toda la técnica de la compañía.
Hi, they call me Renga. This is amazing to be here working with the person right next to me. He is amazing. And thank you to all the people at BAM for having us here. And once again, this has been an amazing working experience for us.
Great. Thanks, everyone. So I think it's been an amazing, profound experience that's going to have a lasting effect on everyone in the room, and the art that we're collaborating on, I think, is just tremendous. So I hope you'll come and see it at BAM. We open next Thursday, and we're going to just continue rehearsing while you guys go back to your classrooms. Thanks so much for having us.
Bueno, nosotros vamos. Los invitamos a que puedan venir a ver el espectáculo. Esta es una experiencia muy buena para todos, y los esperamos el jueves, que vamos a estrenar en la Brooklyn, y si no en el live stream el próximo viernes. Y nosotros acá seguimos ensayando, y los que están tomando clases, que vayan a tomar sus clases. Bueno, ¿listo? Bye.
Adiós.
Chao.
Ciao, mucho.
And you can cut.